everyone, I'm Madison. Thank you for clicking on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my July TBR. I have never done like a TBR before because I'm such a mood reader. I can never follow one, but I think that this will be enough of a bunch of different genres that I can kind of follow it. So I picked 7 books, and the first one, of course, is going to be Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I am patiently waiting for that book to come on Tuesday. I will be running to my mailbox to get it and sit down and immediately start reading it. I will probably pull an all-nighter, potentially. I'm so excited for that book. The next one that I have is also a new release, and that is a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what this book is about. I just adored The 7-Year Slip by her, so I wanted to read everything else that she comes out with. I do own The Dead Romantics. I have not read it yet, but I'm kind of saving that for like right before fall starts, because I've heard that it's not exactly like a fall book because there's ghosts in it, but it has like fall, like it's not set in fall, so I'm gonna do it like as summer winds down before it gets like deep into the trees changing and stuff like that. I love fall so much. But this book, the only thing I remember taking away from it is that the main character ends up in her favorite story. That's all I know, and I'm really excited to read it. But I've heard mixed reviews about it already, so we'll see. The next book that I want to start is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This is part of the Part of Your World series, trilogy. It's a standalone, interconnected standalone series. And my friend Kenzie really wants me to read the interconnected standalones that come before just for the summer. So hopefully I will get to that this month. I wanted to give myself some more romance because it's summer and that's when I read romance the most, I'm learning. So I want to read this one. I know the book is about 2 doctors. That's pretty much it. And I think the main female character is it's about a doctor and some guy that lives on a farm or something, and like their worlds are split and it's a little complicated. I don't know. The next book that I have is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I'm really excited to read this one. I've heard a lot of people rave about the male main character in this book. I think this one's about 2 doctors, and like there's great representation of anxiety in it, so I'm really excited. Also, the male main character's name is Jacob, and that's my fiance's name, so that's cool. And then following in the same fashion, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I really want to get to this book before the end of the summer. That's why I'm kind of like throwing the whole series, or the interconnected series, together. Will I get to all these books? Truly, I have no idea. It's going to depend on like my mood, but we'll see. The next book that I have is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I have been wanting to read this book. I got my one friend to read it. She really liked it, but I hadn't read it yet. So now that I feel like I'm kind of back in the fantasy mood, I feel like this is something good for me to pick up. And it's got like gothic themes in it, which I've been in the mood for. So I'm hoping that if I'm not exactly in a fantasy mood, that this will give me the gothic themes of like a horror or a mystery. Not that there is horror or mystery in this book, I have no idea, but I feel like the themes of it will put me in the mood to want to read this book. I don't know. And following suit to Twisted Crowns, I am somebody that if I start a series, normally I will finish it in one go. Interconnected standalones and stuff like that does not count, but like fantasy series, if I have the first one, I'm gonna want to read the second one immediately typically, so definitely have these on the list. Those are all of the 7 books that I'm for sure going to attempt to read this month. Some honorable mentions potentially that I would like to get to or that I'm interested in would be Belladonna. I have been seeing so many people saying like great things about Belladonna and Foxglove, and I know that Wisteria comes out in August, so if I read that like towards the end of this month or maybe in August, that would be great because then the trilogy would be complete, which I did that last year with the Once Upon a Broken Heart. I read Once Upon a Broken Heart and the second one, Ballad of Never After, and then like a week or so later, A Curse for True Love came out, and that was like perfect timing. So I might not get to that this month, but that's been one that has been completely on my radar forever. And if it's on my Kindle, I'm gonna read it, which I know at least One Dark Window is on Kindle Unlimited, and I know that Yours Truly is on Kindle Unlimited. And no, I'll probably get Reckless on Audible, because I like listening to it, and also just like the voices for Kai and Peyton are so good. You just have to listen to it, even if you've already read it. It's so good. But those are all of the reads that I would like to get to this month. I know it's a quick little video, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.